Good afternoon, Tom Ginn. G Force. G is for gratitude. G is for gratitude. Hey, a number of things today we'll be sharing. The first thing we're going to be sharing is who was yesterday's winner for the giveaway to this event right here, which I'm one of the co-speakers and co-hosters, the Science of Success series. Chris Natsky, former national Taekwondo champion, corporate speaker, author, great amount of wisdom and knowledge how to succeed. Nikki Gagjemi and Phil Pinto, great coaches, great influencers. So that's going to be the lineup for February 25th's Secret Success. And the winner that we have, I will announce that in a moment. I'm going to keep everybody at bay. There was a simple request. Share, like YouTube, my YouTube channel, and the winner is going to be announced here in a few minutes. So it was very simple to win. And I'll be doing another one tomorrow. So jump on tomorrow. I'm running a little bit later than normal. I usually come in between 1 and 2. Today, we are already at 4 o'clock Central Time. So I may have a bunch of new people out here. So G-Force. G is for gratitude. And I believe gratitude is one of the most powerful words that you can put in your life and incorporate in your life. And over the last several weeks and months, we've been talking about the principles of gratitude, how to recognize the power of gratitude, what it could do in your life, and some real basic principles because it's not woo-woo. There's a lot of science behind it. And I'm diving into a book, and we'll be just taking some of the principles and have you reflect on them at Gratitude Works by Robert Emmons. Last couple of days, we talked the power of journaling, why it's so important to journal. And the world record for journaling, one new non-repetitive point of gratitude is 18,256 days. That equates to 50 years. Never missed a day, writing something very unique. And there is no doubt in my mind that a person that does that has a greater heart and a greater awareness of gratitude than the person that doesn't write anything down or doesn't reflect and take time on what gratitude is. It's a spiritual thing. It works on the mind. It changes our emotions. It gives us a different perspective. It negates negativity. It does so much stuff that it's mind-blowing how powerful gratitude is. People that have a higher degree of gratitude, internal perspective on gratitude, live longer, are happier. So we can take a look at our personal situation and we can probably track it back to a level of our gratitude. And that's a beautiful thing. Where we are today, we can change directions and course by just reframing our thinking. Because as a man thinketh, so he becomes. So today, we're going to be talking about the surprise, the key element of intensity. We talked about journaling, the power of journaling. And yesterday we did 2 points about that. Being very specific, detailed, not just in generalities that, hey, my mother was sacrificed a lot for us kids or for myself. That's a general statement. Now, it does bring a different sense of feeling and emotion, but what did she sacrifice? Dive deep because your level of gratitude increases. And then the author went on to talk about the next principle in that. It recognizes what the person sacrificed, the efforts they put into it. And we gave some examples, I'm grateful for the cup of coffee we have. Well, if you really want to get detailed about the gratitude of having a cup of coffee, the barista that made it for you, be grateful for everything. Track what that barista had to do. Deal with a bunch of cranky, angry, hurried up people wanting their coffee so they can get to work, and coming into work and fighting traffic, fighting the weather, maybe doing something they don't really love, going through all those things and tracking it all back, what they did to get you a cup of coffee, all the way back to the grower. Sandy Archer made that comment yesterday about getting back all the way to the farmer that planted the coffee beans. That's how much specificity that one needs to really gain a higher degree of gratitude. And the more I thought about it, the more I recognize how true that is. And now when I'm starting to write my journal, and I do have a gratitude journal, and I'm going to start practicing these disciplines. And I'm going to notice what I notice. And so today, the next part of why you're writing down is keep in mind when we talk about gratitude, it triggers an emotional response when we're grateful, when we are joyful. And we can identify what that emotion is. And if we can increase that intensity of emotion, we increase the intensity of the gratitude and how it ingrades in us, in our mind. A lot of research has been done, emotional researchers, on gratitude. See, it's the interaction of our thinking and our emotions. We are emotional creatures. And we make all our decisions and everything we do in life at a subconscious emotional level, whether it be positive or negative. So when we are starting to write and journal about our gratitude, and we're going through the details and appreciation what that person had to go through, and we're writing that out, it's going to stimulate a higher degree of emotion. And the higher the degree of emotion, the greater the impact of gratitude embeds in your psyche, in your heart, and in your mind. And we can relate to the other side, the positive, the joy, the happiness, all that. But we understand that anger and rage has a vibration, and that's an emotion. And the stronger the emotion, the more it ingrains us. So that's why we see a lot of people are running around angry. They stay hung up on the emotion and they don't know how to release it. When we know that feeling and the vibrations, and we can shift that thinking with true gratitude and looking the best in that situation, being grateful and writing those things down, we can shift ourselves, our habitual anger, if we have it. And there's a lot of people, we see them, that they're walking their life around angry. If they would start learning about gratitude and applying little simple techniques, there's no doubt in my mind, because I've been exercising gratitude and it's shifted everything in my life. And I'm continuing learning. And I'm, just like through this book, The Power of Gratitude. What I always like to relate it to, going back to the story of Bo and Nathan. When we get a gift or we get an offering to us and it's wrapped, it has a much greater emotional tag than just somebody giving you a box and you could read what it is. All goods look better when they look like gifts. All goods look like gifts. So when we look at our gratitude, whether it be the disappointments and the struggles and look at for that and look at them as gifts, what can I learn and what I can take from it? It changes your emotional relationship to it. It will change how you will take action moving forward. Are you going to respond or react? So the more I've been studying this book, it is really becoming clearer and clearer for me to understand how to make your gratitude principles become stronger. Make it part of your being. It's my nature to be grateful. As Glenn Morshower would say, I don't have a goal to become more grateful. It's already my nature. I claim it in advance. So let's talk about the unexpected. What was the one thing or something you think about gratitude that was totally unexpected and tie back to what that emotion was? And you'll be able to identify the emotional intensity around it. It'll help you do your writing. Become curious about your emotions around gratitude, the unexpected. Be curious. What was it? And because that's just going to take you deeper in the level of gratitude, being very precise. And by doing this is going to keep your journaling fresh. It's going to stimulate your creativity. It's going to do a lot more than I can talk about in this moment today. And I'm just going to use a story the author talked about. This one person did an all-day tournament, a baseball tournament. And on his way home, he's expecting to eat leftover pizza from the night before. You know, long day, just going to get home. Couldn't wait to, eat, that type of thing. And he's going to just eat pizza, cold pizza out of the refrigerator, which I love. But when he got home, his wife unexpectedly prepared his special dinner. Totally shifted. It knocked his gratitude off the chart that moment because he wasn't even expecting that. And then that emotional expectation, that energy, that is going to be embedded in him for his entire life, emotionally. And then being grateful for what his wife did. Maybe she had a long day with the kids and whatever the case may be. And write those things. What did she sacrifice to prepare you a special meal when you were expecting cold pizza? See, what that does, and keep in mind, I've talked about this in the past about Maslow. And this is part of where our gratitude be cultured is recognize that we want to be seen, heard, and know that people care. And the gratitude that was tied to that, his surprise made him feel blessed beyond description. It's blissful. That's joyful. He was probably lost for words, but he knew the vibration, knocked it off the chart. The intensity, the surprise, the unexpected changes perspective. And when you're doing your journaling and writing and the details, go to those places where things were unexpected and see what you noticed about your emotions. It changes the level of gratitude. It's not just a vanilla, oh, I was so grateful my wife made me dinner. But when it was tied to the unexpected, she may make wonderful dinners every night, and he's grateful for that. It's a normality. So he could recognize that as a gratitude. But here she did something way out of bounds that he wasn't expecting. And that's what I encourage people to do. As I read this book, a few pages every day, I'm going to bring those nuggets that I have had uh, made a bigger impact on me in understanding gratitude, because I already know that gratitude has changed my life. I just want to get better at it so I can teach other people the power of gratitude. So today, just tag out and share. I've got a couple comments here I just want to bring in. Who do we got here? Robert, great. Thanks for making your comment. True. That vibration, interaction with one that also knows can be exhilarating. Gratitude, it's exhilarating. When you have a downtime, think about that surprise, unexpected, and watch what happens. See, your mind can only hold one thought, one image at a time. Boom. Good afternoon, Tom. Oh, Robert, I love it. I love it. Yeah, you got to be grateful for all. Even a tuna sandwich. I don't know. I used to love tuna when I was a kid. I no longer have that desire to eat tuna. I'd rather eat a cold pizza. But if that's all I had, I'd be very grateful for that tuna sandwich. So let me dive into a couple things. The giveaway is to this event right here, the Science of Success series. These are my colleagues, coaching colleagues, Chris Natsky, Nikki Gemi, and Phil Pilot is going to be on, and we're going to have a dynamic 2-hour event. And I'll be announcing the winner here in a moment. But I encourage you to share today this out, because tomorrow I'm doing another giveaway. I may give more than one away, depends how many people show up tomorrow. Show up, stick around, and win a ticket to our event. There'll be some requirements to win it, but they're going to be very simple and very rewarding for you as well. The winner is Sandy Archer. I had a number of people who qualified. I just tore off their little names, put them in a sack. Maybe I should have recorded that, but that's who's won. Sandy Archer has won free access to the February 25th Science of Success series. And tomorrow, I'll be doing another giveaway, and it may be more than one. So tag and share this event. And to learn more about the event, maybe somebody could do me a favor, is put in the comments this URL, bit.ly/science success series in the comments. If you could do that, then somebody would be able to easily click on that and get access to the event. I'm just reading. Well, I can go for the mac and cheese. That's one of my favorite. Robert, we got to get together, man. I'm going to love your cooking. And Robert says, congratulations. Congratulations. Sandy, I'll be getting, message me with your email so I can give you the access link to that event. It's already paid for, already taken care of. So with that all said, it was a pleasure to give that away. So that's the event. Also, Friday's guest on G-Force is going to be, she's now a colleague of mine. She has made a transition into coaching using these disciplines that I've been taught. And she's been a client of mine and my wife for nearly 2 years now. And she is going to come on and talk about her story and how understanding these principles from gratitude, setting visions, uh, how to get through fear, how to reframe your thinking, because we are operating at a subconscious level. She's going to come in, share her story of how coaching and mentoring has transformed her life. It's transformed her so much that she wants to take this out into her sphere that she wants to impact and give her gift to. And she'll share that story with you. So she has made a big transition to become an entrepreneur, a coach, a mentor, to help other women get through her challenges. So it's going to be a great story. Sandy Archer won yesterday, and Dana Tribold will be Friday's guest. How coaching and mentoring transformed her life. And now she is redirecting her why and purpose in life to fulfill a vision and help other individuals that have gone through what she's gone through. And so I'm excited to share that with you tomorrow. Great woman. It's been an honor working with her. And I encourage you on Friday, tag, turn on your notifications for Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time. So we'll cover her story. But again, it's only through awareness do we grow. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. Success has nothing to do with the ornaments or trappings of life. Cars and houses, those things are travel, whatever they are, they're just the ornaments. But I remember what in my coaching, Sandy Gallagher shared with me. Success is nothing more than the realization of a worthy ideal. It's who you become along the way. See, if you have a big vision and a big goal, to get there, you have to have a baseline to start from. Be grateful from where you are so that you know that when you're moving from it, you're growing. It's who you become, not what you obtain, is where real success in life comes. So I thought I'd leave that little wisdom with you today. I encourage everybody to get this book, Gratitude Works. Thought provoking. Whatever level of awareness and understanding you have about gratitude, how you practice in your life, I guarantee this will change your perspective. Take it deeper to a higher level, more energy, more gratitude. And I believe the more gratitude we have, the world will become better. Our lives will become better. Our business will become better. Our relationships will become better. The challenges we have become easier. Doesn't negate them, but it gives a better way to deal with them. Wow. Prayers goes out to your friend, loss. And is reflect. When we lose a loss like that, go to gratitude. Go back to intensity, what that relationship was about. What did they sacrifice? What did they give? Write it down. Go deeper than generalities, and it will carry you through loss. And I guarantee you a lot of people are going through loss. They not just loss of loved ones and deaths of friends and family and those type of things, but we are losing a lot, and people are not even aware, and they wonder why they're in such an emotional turmoil. And by focusing on gratitude, it will carry you through the losses. People are losing their jobs. Uncertainty is creating a fear, worry, and anxiety in their lives, creates depression, moving people to areas of tragedy, abuses of all sort. But if we can just shift one thought to gratitude, we can make the difference in somebody's life. Like I shared the other day, we never know what state we find people in. And being grateful, leaving people in a better place from a place of gratitude, we could be the difference between life and death. Seriously. Robert, thanks much. You've got a wonderful heart. I'm looking forward to Robert. I'll be reaching out to you sometime this week, and we'll get something scheduled for coming on a G-Force, if you'd like. Drop a 1 if that's something you want to do. Drop a 1. Gratitude works. Absolutely, it works. Today's topic was the surprise, the key to emotional intensity. The more, and I love what Napoleon Hill said, it's desire, that's intensity, that is the fuel that will carry you to where you want an emotional level. See, we do everything at emotional levels. That's why most people are struggling. They don't have clear vision and a why in their life and a purpose. They're not emotionally attached to it at a deep level. So how do you get there? I believe it starts with gratitude. With that all said, we are signing out. Tag this information out and share it with your friends. This is the event on the 25th. Only $37, and all participants are going to have access to nearly $800 of additional bonuses from myself, Chris, Nikki, and Phil Pinto, to explore coaching, tackle one particular issue, because each one of them is very strong in some very specific disciplines. And so cumulatively, we're going to bring a lot of insight and awareness to you to help you achieve what you want in life and in business. So with that all said, I'm going to acknowledge a couple more comments here. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, I've got your email. I will shoot you an email. We can schedule a conversation. You're awesome, my friend. Have a great day. I am going to sign out. I'm so grateful for all those that are here that have made comments. And we'll see you tomorrow. Another giveaway. Share this out, and I'll share with you what the criteria are. There might be more than one ticket going out. So with all said, I am signing out.